Hey you guys, I want to give a reaction to the Wendy Williams biopic. Basically, I have to say overall that it's actually a very good rendition or depiction of her life. To my understanding, it was really cut and dry, and I like that. First of all, we get a real good aspect of Wendy's life. We see some things that I did not know. The first thing that I did not expect was the fact that Wendy had issues with her weight. A lot of the issues were stemming to her mom. I bet she basically was bulimic. I think she did a lot of throwing up. And it starts off with her in an actual scene where she's actually being raped. And I did not know also that Wendy was actually married twice. Kevin was not her first husband. Also, we get to the point where we see the depiction of her life in a standstill because she's having fertility issues, her and Kevin. She goes through a total of 3 miscarriages till she finally has her baby. And the one thing that was stopping her from carrying the baby was that she had a weak cervix. She got a third opinion. The doctor finally told her it was one simple thing she had to do, and that was actually lie down. She actually did her show from her actual bedside on bed rest the whole time. And that was how she was able to conceive Kev Jr. The thing that really surprised me about her was the fact that Wendy not only overcame these issues as far as her weight, but the thing that really stood out the most about me was the fact that she expressed the fact that she wanted to change her inner self to match her outer self. Basically, her inner swan was coming too slow for her, in her words, so that's why she decided she wanted to do the breast implants, and that's what she did. Kevin he was basically with her. He told her whatever she was with he was with. We start off with her in New York, where she gets her gig on a radio show. She replaces somebody else. Basically, she's brought in and suspended once for suspension, and the first time she was told 2 weeks off because she basically was to the point where they thought she was too much for that particular show. Wendy reads the fine print and decided that she's not only going to leave New York, but she's going to go to Philly, and she gets her own spot there where she actually replaces another host, somebody she actually looks up to, which I thought was very, very good. Wendy keeps grinding, doing what she does. She's still in the phases of trying to get pregnant by Kevin. She gets pregnant this time for the second time. She miscarries. The third time she has a stillborn baby. She decides she has to have that baby. Then she gets pregnant for the last time, and she actually conceived. My thing with Wendy is that she shows not only strength, but most importantly, she shows endurance by, in other words, in her words, she's saying that she would never out of work 2 weeks her whole career. She also stayed down till she came up till she finally got the Wendy Williams show. Kev was to the point where he was her manager. He told her to negotiate, meaning like wait it out. They were trying to offer her a deal that was not to the point where he was saying that it was actually in her element. That is how she secured the Wendy Williams show, what I thought was cool and most importantly was awesome. We also see her struggles with being with Kevin, because Kevin was not only her second husband, but he also was very influential as her manager, but he was doing a lot of cheating on the side. And the thing that I did not know was that not only did he cheat with the mistress, but he had the mistress not even 20 minutes away from her house. The way that she found out is that her actual friend of hers came over to see Kevin. Kevin was not there, so she asked him for the information as far as the address. He gave it to her. He not only drove her over there, but she told him to duck. And when he ducked, she went up there and actually spray painted the garage with Kev and her name on there. When she gets home, Kev has a surprise with her. He's not only irate, but he's telling her that she was like, I think 20 minutes away from going to jail. Wendy's rebuttal is that, yeah, you have the audacity to not only have a mission, but you got her 20 minutes away from me. Wendy's to the point where she's so stressed out that she actually comes center stage with us, and that's how we see her with the infamous thing where she falls with the Statue of Liberty costume on her show. Because I actually seen that on her show, because I'm an avid Wendy Williams watcher. Now it's amazing to see why she did that. I think it was a combination of stress and drugs, and it also did not sugarcoat the fact that Wendy did cocaine. It's to the point where they never said anything about her past relationship with the guys that she dated, but they were really highlighting the fact that she was actually a disc jockey, and then she got to the point where she got her Wendy Williams show, which we come center stage 2021. My thing that impressed me the most with this movie is that they were actually raw, and most importantly, the actress that portrayed Wendy, she was on point. She looked just like Wendy Williams, the build and everything. And when they actually did the scene where she was doing the actual implants, she looked just like Wendy Williams. If you cut your eye at the actual camera, those of you that actually want to see Wendy Williams in her element and see a movie based on her life, this is the movie to see. Lifetime actually did a great job with this one. I, for one, watched it. This is my third time. I think I'll be watching it for the fourth time, because I like the fact that, Wendy was having not only issues as being the first female disc jockey, but she was having issues with her husband. And most important, she just having issues as a woman because she was not only a big girl, but her mom gave her a lot of flack about it because she had to do something that I thought was very belittling, and that was to get weighed all the time. I never would have known that Wendy had an issue with that. But now she got something called Parkinson's disease or something now. Not Parkinson, Graves' disease. And that's the reason why now she says her ankles are swollen. And they touch a little bit on that. And they give us, a little heads up on that. But I think, if anything, we should see her strength as far as, not giving up as far as becoming a mom. But I did see the fact that she actually told the doctor that she wanted to have an IUD. I guess she was to the point where she knew Kevin was actually cheating on her, so she didn't want to keep conceiving babies. I was wondering why she only had one child, but now I understand why, because, she had a lot of infertility issues as well, and it wasn't to the point she couldn't have babies. It was the fact that her cervix was small. So, personally, I think it was a very good biopic. I'm here for it. I think I'll continue to watch. Those of you who haven't watched, I hope you watch it. It was on Lifetime Network, and I fell in love with it instantly. But I appreciate everybody's actually subscribing to my channel. I'll be uploading another video later. I'm not sure what the topic is going to be, but I'll be uploading 2 videos later. Hope you check those out. Those who are new subscribers, I see you. Old subscribers, I appreciate you. Like this video. Most importantly, comment. Until the next video, guys. Thank you.